The Natural Resources Conservation Service has 38 different programs and activities available to help you with your land. That's according to the NRCS website. But how many NRCS employees actually practice what they preach and take advantage of conservation programs on their own land? TWILA's Avery Davidson found one in North Louisiana who has been doing so for more than 30 years.
If you build it, they will come. That's the famous line from the movie Field of Dreams. It may also be true for Field of Dreams Farm in Webster Parish. You see, this beautiful pond and this grassy field were not here when Cindy Beard inherited the land in 1999. Most of it was clear-cut forest. This grassy field was a gravel pit.
It had dispersive clays here, so every time it would rain, there was a lot of water coming off these hills, and that water would just wash all this sediment and all, and it would go right on. It's only a quarter of a mile to Lake Bistineau, so it would all get in the lake and cause a lot of muddy water.
18 inches of topsoil and 17 years later.
It's just healed up great. It doesn't wash anymore. The water's clear. Look how pretty the water is.
Beard built it, and this king snake came, along with a few ducks and lots of other wildlife. But how did Beard know how to improve this land? For the last 37 years, she's worked as a soil conservation technician for the Natural Resources Conservation Service. Everywhere you look at Field of Dreams Farm, you'll find land changed by an NRCS program.
That cross fence I put in, that's part of our EQIP program.
And nearby, this rock pad.
This is one of our good practices that we preach right here, is putting these things in to keep the erosion and the gullies and things from starting.
All of these rocks at the base of this drainage pipe, another NRCS program.
I saw that these are good practices, things that save soil, helps the environment, encourages wildlife, and I mean, I wanted to do it too here on my place and improve it, because this was a clear cut when I started here, and planting grass and cross fencing, all those things were going to help me too. So I got involved and was able to do it here too.
I see success. I see a lot of what NRCS, what we strive to help our customers and landowners do every day, and that's conservation.
Sarah Trishelle is the district conservationist for Webster and Claiborne parishes. She says Beard's use of NRCS programs gives her credibility when speaking with landowners.
When she gets questions, it's really easy for her, because she says, well, let me tell you, these are your options, but this is what I do and this is what works. And I've done it. This is what works on my place. You may want to try this, because she actually practices what she preaches.
Yes, baby, come here.
This almost became Beard's full-time practice.
This is what I ride. That's my diva.
With such a love for the camera, I think you can see how Diva got her name. And like a diva, after 37 years of working for NRCS, Beard was about to exit the stage and retire.
And so one day there in the office, we were like, let's just flip a coin. Let's just, see if it's, and Sarah came up with, well, if it's heads, you'll stay. If it's tails, you go ahead and retire. Well, she gave me the quarter, and I flipped it, and it was heads.
And I said it had to be my quarter. And that's when I went and made sure that it was always going to fall in our favor.
Beard still carries around that homemade two-headed quarter.
Anyway, I just took that as a sign to stay, and I'm glad I did.
So I guess the saying could be, if you build it, they will stay, at least for a couple more years. In Webster Parish, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Sarah Trishelle may have kept Beard from retiring, but that is not stopping her from moving on. Trishelle is taking a position at the state NRCS office in Alexandria, but says she's going to stay very close with Beard. If you would like to learn more about how the NRCS can help you on your land, visit our website at twilatv.org.